revolution will be live.
Welcome back, Struggle Squad. Today we got a new video for you guys today, a unique video even. Today we have a one-on-one review. The concept of this video is for me, the interviewer, and Keese Mills, say what's up,
You.
to convince me to purchase a game that he's passionate about. So essentially it's a review in progress. So let's start. Today we're doing Deathloop. It's a pretty big game released by Microsoft this year on the PlayStation 5 and on PC, and I'm a little skeptical about it, but he seems to love it. He's going to tell me more about it today, and at the end, I'm going to tell you whether I'm going to buy it, I'm going to hold it, or I'm going to skip it. So let's start with the most important thing. PS5, it's the graphics. How it look?
Woo! It looks beautiful. It looks absolutely stunning, actually. I took a lot of pictures in photo mode. There's no photo mode, actually. I just screenshotted. I don't think there's a photo mode. I just screenshotted a bunch of images from me, like doing kills or just looking at the landscape. It looks very beautiful, and you're like on an island called Black Reef, so you see a lot of water. You see some like faraway land, some other islands, and the game has different like times of day, so it does look very different through as you go on through the day, and it looks beautiful no matter what time of the day it really is.
All right. Would you call it a graphical showpiece? Like if you was trying to sell somebody a PS5, would you show them Deathloop?
I wouldn't, only because it's like, I wouldn't say this game has a filter on it, but the way it looks is supposed to look like that way. It kind of shows you what the world around looks like.
It's a different art style.
Yeah, the art style. The art style kind of gives you an idea of how the world is, and it's kind of a detriment at the same time because it's kind of dark, it's kind of gritty. It's made by the same people who made Dishonored, and Dishonored always kind of looked dark and dirty as well. It just looks beautiful and dirty, if that makes sense.
I got you. That's cool. Would you say this game could run on a PS4, or do you need a PS5 for it?
Like I said, it doesn't look that much different from Dishonored. I feel like graphics wise, I feel like it could have ran on the PS4.
All right, speaking of performance, man, are we getting that solid 60?
Oh, we getting that 60, baby.
Yeah. We got options for 120 or no?
I play on PlayStation 5, so I didn't give it. I don't think we have an option. PC, I do believe definitely has that option.
Yeah, Master Race. So sell me on this. What's this story about? Give me the spoiler-free version.
Yeah, all right, no spoilers. So the game starts with you waking up on Black Reef, and you are caught in a time loop, and your mission is to break the loop. So basically, every time you die, the loop starts over. You start a new day. It's 4 time periods. You got morning, you got noon, you got afternoon, and evening. So the idea is you have to kill 8 visionaries, which are kind of like the ones protecting the loop. And while you're trying to do that, you are getting hunted by another hunter. Now, it can be an NPC player, or someone can invade your game and try to kill you to get like rewards and stuff like that. So you need to kill all 8 visionaries in one day. Now, it's impossible to do it. It's not one of those things where it's like once you find out that perfect route, it's perfect, because it's kind of like, the way I view it is like a puzzle game, so to speak. You have to go to certain places, you find out information about this one place at this specific time, and this specific time will get you this one thing that will lead you to be able to kill 1 or even 2 visionaries at the same time. So it's a lot of back and forth running around. It's kind of like Metroidvania in that sense, where you have to go to different places at different times, multiple times. And for the astute and person that has a keen eye for detail and likes to explore, you'll find a lot of information every time period. You might even find some cool weapons that can help you kill the visionaries. And the visionaries, they're not like they will fight back. They will definitely fight back, and they all got different quirks to them. I love My Hero. So I said quirks.
Facts.
It's not intentional, but it kind of is because everyone kind of has a superpower, so to speak. They call them slabs. So each character has a different particular slab. Like one can have telekinesis. One can have can make you invisible. One can make you like stronger and hit harder. And every time you kill them, you can get a slab. But if you kill them multiple times, you can get upgrades for those slabs. And while you're in your travels, you find things like trinkets, which can are basically mods for your guns. You can also find character trinkets, which give you more health, more power to use your slabs, more like ammunition in your guns, stuff like that. So generally, you just finding a lot of upgrades for your weapons, your character, and like I say, each visionary has a different power, and you upgrade them as you go. But now here's where the loop comes in. If you die, the whole loop starts over, and you lose any and everything that you gained.
See, that's the problem I have with this game.
However,
go ahead.
However, after you kill your first visionary, you learn that you can do this thing called refuse. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Which or infuse, excuse me. You infuse items that you can keep between loops, and it's like some weird currency that you get from like absorbing weird temporal energy from specific objects and from visionaries. So at a certain point after the game, which is like in the first hour, you learn that you can infuse items and slabs and trinkets and stuff like that to keep with every loop, and you come across a lot of like refusion, I think is what it's called. So you can keep your stuff as long as good at the game.
All right, so for that section, we're gonna call it gameplay because you ain't give me a little bit of story. Give me something about the story. Sell me on
it. Story. Like I said, you're trying to break the loop, and as you go on, maybe killing visionaries or just finding out information on how to kill them or set them up for death, you learn a lot about the island and how the loop came to be and why they're protecting it. And why are you here and why you're trying to destroy the loop. You find out more information about your previous life before the loop. You find out more information the more times you die about what you're doing and why you're doing it. So yeah, I don't want to say too much for like surprises and stuff like that. But yeah, the story is once you know what you need to do, it's kind of that's it. But you find out a lot of more information from like reading texts and listening to like calls and stuff like that.
Okay, so akin to like a Dark Souls. The story is there, but they're not feeding it to you.
Yeah, I feel like you find the story the more information you get about Black Reef and how you kill the visionaries in one day.
Okay, all right. Well, give me some pros and cons. What's the best and what's the worst about this game?
Couple things that benefit the game is the like the aesthetic. It kind of gives me like a 1950s, 1960s aesthetic. Okay. The way like certain like buildings look inside, the way like cars look and stuff like that.
That Hotline Miami.
More like mafioso type.
Gotcha.
Like Godfather ish. Another pro, gameplay feels amazing as it should. You get your haptic feedback if you're on PS5.
Yeah, do anything with them triggers?
It does stuff for the guns and stuff like that. I got heavy fingers, so I'm not sure if it does anything for the slabs. But the vibrations does add a lot to it. Like if you are invisible, you can feel like energy sifting from like the right joystick to the left one.
How about 3D audio?
I haven't tried it out yet.
Okay. Well, I guess that's gonna wrap it up here. Now we're gonna end it with the rating. So overall, from what you explained to me, it's gonna still say a nah for me.
It's a nah for you?
Yeah, it's not a game that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
So before we started recording, I mistakenly called this game Returnal, not Returnal. And it's still Returnal, not Returnal. It doesn't stick out for me. I know it has great reviews, and I know you're pretty high on it. Just doesn't look like it's a game for me, man. How about you?
Yeah, it definitely feel like it's one, like just those types of games alone, like roguelikes, are a specific set of players will play that. Your average one won't play this because they'll probably feel like they're not making much
progress.
Yeah, because I feel like that at a point too. But then it's like you get that high once you figure something out. It changes your whole run almost. So yeah, only I say a specific set of players. If you like those types of games, this one is definitely up your alley. I was definitely hyped for this for a while, so it definitely was always going to be a buy for me. And it takes a little getting warming up to, but once you there, it's almost a high throughout the whole thing.
Is it on Game of the Year watch?
A lot of people are saying that, but a lot of good games have come out this year. For me, it's in my top 5. Once I beat it, it might move up. I don't know.
Well, that's all we got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. We got much more coming here, and we'll see you.